OSB is finished. Well, I got one strip I got to cut. I got to see if I can dig out a piece of 1/2-inch OSB because I only need about 6 inches of it. I don't want to buy another sheet. I stuck that plastic gutter up there as a temporary measure because if it does rain, that's where the water comes out for my, where I attach the two buildings. So if it does rain, the water is not going to stream down the OSB and get behind it. This will direct all the water off the OSB coming off the roofs up there. It'll just run down it if I don't get the metal this week, if they can't cut the metal for me this week. At least that'll help protect it from the rain. Had a great live stream last night. I really appreciate everybody. Carlos, some new people joined us. Hopefully they'll be staying on. A few people wanted to see the OSB on. I wanted to do this yesterday, but man, the rains came and that was it. Magnificent Sunday, August 23rd. Just a beautiful day. In the 60s. If it's in the 60s, why am I still sweating? That's what I want to know. I actually had to do some work again this morning. All right, I got all my PEX supplies unloaded. I'm going to show you everything that I had to buy to try to get supply lines running through this house so that y'all can think about it if you got to do it. And then, again, it's $500 worth of stuff. You know, every phase of doing the plumbing in this house, getting that watershed, getting the totes, the pumps, the transfer pumps, all the plumbing to hook all that up, $500. My drain lines underneath this house and stubbing everything out, going to the septic, $500, $300 plus for PVC and a couple $100 to the plumber who helped me do it. So there's $500. $500 to do the supply lines, you know. Plus whatever else I find I need that I didn't know I was going to need. Joe is not a plumber, right? That we all know. I am not a plumber. So I bought everything I think I need. I had it all drawn out. But I'm sure there's going to be other things I'm going to have to run to the store to get as we start doing this. But let me show you what I did get, just in case you're curious. 100 feet of 3/4 inch blue, 100 feet of 3/4 inch red, 100 feet of 1/2 inch blue, 100 feet of 1/2 inch red. Why you go blue and red? You can just use one color. Ain't no code says you have to do this. You can just use what? Just use white if you wanted to. I'm aware of this, but two reasons why I went with the hot and the cold colors. Number one, I wanted to. It'll help me when I'm running stuff. I know what lines are what. Number two, Gary is probably going to be helping me. Gary, you all know his OCD when it comes to this kind of stuff. I think we would have to medicate him if he came out here to help and didn't see blue for cold and red for hot. I'm not sure, but I don't want to take that kind of a chance with him. You know what I mean? But I'm probably going to need 60 feet of each, but you know, you have to buy, I can use part of that. I'm going to redo the cabin plumbing. And if I want to do plumbing in the canning room, I'm putting a canning room in the barn. I'm going to run propane out there and water so we can do all of our canning and everything inside the barn. So I can use it for that. But the fittings that I needed, that I hope is all I need, I got some 1/4 turn stop valves. You know, that's for the toilet under the vanity, so you can turn the water on and off inside the vanity. Same with the kitchen sink. You can have shutoffs. I had to get 1 inch to 3/4 inch MPT, so I can stub from the pump. It's going to be 1 inch PVC coming into the house. I can put this on there, and this will go in, and I can attach my PEX to this. I can start running this. I bought a 1/2-inch ball valve. I don't know why. I need a 3/4-inch ball valve. And that's the good thing about doing this kind of thing, going through everything I got, because I'll know what I forgot to order. So I have to order a 3/4-inch ball valve. I have one 3/4 by 3/4 by 3/4 T. I do not know why. Why I would only order one, I have no idea. That's more quarter turn valves. Pinch clamps, or pinch clamps. I'm going with the pinch clamps. Everybody's, oh, you ought to go with the cinch rings, right? Number one, I have a tool already to do the pinch clamps. I used it when I did the cabin. I don't want to spend $125 for the crinch, or the clamps, the rings. I didn't want to spend the money for that, since I already have the pinch clamps. 1/2-inch by 1/2-inch elbows, 3/4 by 3/4 elbows, 3/4 by 1/2 T's. All of my main trunk lines is going to be 3/4. So 3/4 will be running all the way through the house. At each point, at the washing machine, at the hot water heater, at the vanity, the toilet, the shower, the kitchen sink, it's all going to branch off of that 3/4-inch trunk line to 1/2-inch lines. That's why I have 3/4 by 3/4 by 1/2-inch T's. I don't have any, there are a couple of things that I probably should get that I didn't. I had ordered all this at Home Depot, and they had to ship some of the stuff in, and I'm not sure exactly what all. Now that I see all this, though, I know what else I'm going to need. I did buy, this is my pinch clamp tool that I had bought previously, and a cutter, and it comes with some pinch clamps. But I bought a bag of 25 3/4-inch pinch clamps and 1/2-inch pinch clamps. I also bought one of these. I think these are cool. Never had one of these before. An outlet box for the washer in the utility room. And I bought valves for them. I didn't realize it comes with valves. But these are PEX crimp connections. So I'll set that up for Gail. And then I got some pipe clamps that I can nail to the walls as I'm running it through. But yeah, that's all the PEX I had to buy. And it's not all I had to buy. I'm sure there's more I have to buy as we start doing this. But that's going to conclude this video. I got the OSB on the watershed where I got rained out yesterday. I didn't get to get that. I didn't get to finish that. So I knocked that out this morning. And then I got all this unloaded, and I can sort through and inventory what I have. And I'm going to have some lunch, chill out a little bit. It's in the mid-60s, but why the hell am I sweating, you ask? I don't know. Then we'll start in on the bathroom. I got to get the wall up. I got to get the window in, because Gail wants to come in and paint it all before I install the commode and the vanity and the tub. She wants to get everything painted. So I still have to buy a light and vent fan for the ceiling in the bathroom. I had forgotten about that, and get that wired. You wonder why Joe is taking so long to build his house? I ain't got nobody buying this shit for me. And I don't have no group saying, here's all of our money, buy what we need. So Joe's got to buy this shit. And it takes time. I mean, every step of this plumbing has been $500. I think I could safely say, when I have it all plumbed in, not counting in the fixtures or anything, but just all of the plumbing itself, basically roughed in, is going to be $2,000 for this tiny little house. That's with me doing it. Not paying a plumber. I use the plumber to help me with the drain lines, just because I wanted to be safe on that. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at do-it-yourself, basically $2,000 for a one bathroom house, just in supplies. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we do what we do. That's why Joe has always worked part-time jobs to try to make money. I ain't making no money on YouTube, so that's what I had to resort to. But I'm going to go ahead and fix me some lunch, enjoy the AC a little bit, chill out, and then come up with a game plan for my bathroom, come out here and get busy. I got to charge up batteries. All my camera batteries are dead. I can't video anything for you guys, so you're lucky there. But this is Joe out here in the, I'll roll away, out here in the shed house. That's what it is at St. Bernard Acres. Peace out, everyone.